everyone. Today I will be discussing the neoclassical age. So first is neoclassical age. The age is known as classical age or age of reason. Then it is a period of enlightenment. Literature of the age is concerned with human nature's supremacy of reason. Then unity in the works of all writers. The age wish to understand, not to imagine. So the definition of neoclassical age is relating to or constituting a revival or adaptation of the classical, especially in literature, music, art, or architecture. So the 18th century in English literature has been called the Neoclassical Age, Augustan Age, and the Age of Reason. So, the Neoclassical Age was the period after the Restoration era of the death of Alexander Pope. The Neoclassical Age or period ended in 1798 when Wordsworth published the Romantic Lyrical Ballad. So this period emphasized rationality, order, and revival of classic forms and ideals evident in art, literature, and architecture. The neoclassical movement sought to emulate the principle of ancient Greece and Rome while incorporating Enlightenment values of reason and logic. So, some popular types of literature in neoclassical age. There are parody, essay, satire, letters, fables, melodrama. So, parody. Imitate in an amusing or exaggerated way. So, a parody mimics the style of characteristics of a specific person, work, or a situation in a humorous or exaggerated manner. It's designed to entertain by imitating and often poking fun at the original. Parodies can be found in various forms of media, from literature and movies to music and art, offering a comedic take on familiar subjects or well-known figures. So the second is essay, an analytic or interpretative literary composition usually dealing with its subject from a limited or personal point of view. So, essay is an perspective or analysis of a subject, typically from a person, viewpoint, and interpretation, or reflection on it. This genre allows the writers to express their viewpoint while examining a subject in depth. So, the third is satire. Satire is the art of making something look ridiculous, raising laughter in order to embarrass, humble, or discredit its target. The satire involves using humor or mockery, irony, exaggeration, or ridicule to highlight and criticize the flaws, vices, or foolishness of individual society or ideas. Then, letters is a written message that can be handwritten or printed paper. So, it is a physical representation or formation, thoughts, or communication conveyed through written language, and also deliver important information between individuals or groups. Then, fables. A short tale to teach a moral lesson, often with animals or inanimate objects as characters. Then, melodrama. A story or play in which there are a lot of exciting or sad events and in which people's emotions are very exaggerated. So, one of the example is Romeo and Juliet. the play is unfolded with a series of exciting and emotional events. Secret meetings, passionate declarations of love, a secret marriage, fatal duels, and tragic misunderstanding leading to the heartbreaking demise of the young lovers. The extreme emotions of love, despair, and grief are magnified throughout the play, making it a classic example of exaggerated emotions and a roller coaster feelings. The neoclassical age literature can be divided into three parts. So the first is the Restoration period in 1660 to 7. The restoration of King Charles II to the English throne in 1660, after a long period of Puritan domination in England, brought a new change in English literature. Previously closed theaters were opened again. New group of writers began to write plays. So, Restoration literature continued to appeal to heroic ideals of love and honor, particularly on stage in heroic tragedy. This era marked the restoration of the English monarchy under King Charles II. Literature during this time was influenced by the themes of wit, satire, and social commentary. Playwrights like John Dryden and poets like Alexander Pope were prominent figures. And next is the Augustan period in 1700 to 1750. So it is called Augustan because people was think like August Caesar. This period is marked by the imitation of Virgil and Horace's literature in English letters. Augustan, named after the reign of the Roman Emperor Augustus. This period emphasized order, harmony, and reason. Writers such as Jonathan Swift, Alexander Pope, and Samuel Johnson contributed to this era with their works that valued rationality and moral integrity. And the last is the age of sensibility, or the age of Johnson in 1750 to 1798. This period marks the transition toward the upcoming Romanticism, though the period is still largely neoclassical. Much is happening around the world politically, such as both the American and French revolutions. The age of Johnsons refers to the period between 1750 to 90. And during the lifetime of Samuel Johnson, an influential English writer, critic, and lexicographer. This era is characterized by significant literary achievements, intellectual growth, and cultural developments in England, with Johnson's own contributions being particularly noteworthy, including his renowned dictionary and other literary works. That's all.